To my mom and her husband's garden. I didn't think I was going to make it out of there. It was like a river. I had to walk through it. It was flowing about. It kind of lived down in a dip, and they had built some things around the house to keep it from flooding. And it looked like a waterfall, and kind of like the levee thing, you know, in Alabama. I hope their levee holds though. But the levee thing, the last levee, or whatever you want to call it, the last bridge. Anyway, the last thing to keep it from was high enough where it wasn't going over it to flood the house, but it was hitting those trails, or I don't know how you pronounce it, you know, it was hitting those, and it was coming down just like a waterfall, and I was having to kind of walk up the driveway, and it was a little more than ankle deep water, and it was flowing pretty good, and it kind of scared me. But so far, that's the worst I've been through, except for that area that I showed you that was so high, and there was a few cars that were still going through it. But the guy told me, he said, "Young lady, I don't blame you for not trying to go through it. We're about to shut that road off." And just a little bit later, they were going to shut the road completely off. And that was the direction my mom wanted me to go through. But, you know, I said I did not want to go. Yeah. I did not want to chance it. If it was flooded there in an area that I'm not used to seeing flooded like that, I was afraid just a little bit further, there was a steeper hill, and a little bit further down the road, that it would be completely impassable. And then I would be stuck in an area that I didn't have any family or friends. Well, I have a few friends, but I wouldn't know how to get hold of them. You know, I'd be pretty much just stuck in my vehicle. I don't know what would happen. Of course, my mom was like, "Well, if you stay here, then maybe you can make it out here in the morning and everything." I was like, "Or not, you know, it might get worse, because the flash flood warning, it's 6 o'clock now, and it's supposed to end at 9, but then there's supposed to be another one hit after, and maybe be through the night, and then it's supposed to rain tomorrow, which I don't know to what degree." See, all these little roads are just totally flooded. It doesn't look that bad from the ditch point of view, but you'll see certain roads and they'll be just completely flooded. And right here is not a really bad area that I'm in, but about 5 miles down the road, maybe 7, I'm supposed to hit another creek area, and also a really steep hill, and at the bottom, you know, or maybe even across where it comes down the hill, I don't know what it's going to be. If I can make it through that area, I'll be alright until the next town, I think. And then I might have some problems in that town. If I can make it past that, actually it's the third town. If I can make it past that third town, then the rest is highways, and actually out of the flooding zone. So I'll be safe if I can make it past that area, which is about, normally from here to there, about 45 minutes past this third town. But I don't, know how long it's going to take me. It depends on what I'm going to have to go through. I'm just not really happy about this. But why would I be? Nervous about it. This is, there's been, like real floods, and this is not, you just have to be wary of standing water. I mean, there's flooded areas. There's flooding, and it's, we're having to be out in canoes or something. But this is scary enough if you're trying to make it home from somewhere, and you don't know if you're going to drive in the middle of the creek and get taken off, taken and drowned, that's scary enough, isn't it? And so I just have to be careful and not drive in an area that I think may be too deep. I should have learned by now. If I look at it and I'm not sure, then I shouldn't do it. And I'm about to get in that area. Next about 2 miles here. I'll be hitting the creek area. See, this is so good right here. But it's a little higher here, and then we go into the creek area, which I wasn't really afraid of it right here. But my mom and Kenneth was concerned about me going through this area in this direction, and I'm sorry, it's not that great of a view watching the windshield wipers go across the screen, but I thought I might get some cool pictures of some really flooded areas. If I don't, then I just won't make a video of this, whatever. I've already got a few good pictures. It's not gorgeous, but I think it's kind of wooded and kind of ready to drive here, and I don't know if I videotaped this particular drive, but I have videotaped some of my drive home. It's the Sun family in another video. I believe it's called the Old Country Road. But I mean, I think the area is kind of pretty. And I think, watching that video, I think that drive is kind of relaxing. Especially when I videotaped it. Because, see, it's, oh, my Lord, it's so bad. Oh, so bad. I didn't mean to dip the camera sideways. It was pretty bad right there. But it wasn't across the road. We're getting ready to go across this bridge. It won't be over the bridge. I mean, there'll be the creek will definitely be higher than normal. Sometimes not even deep enough for you to sit in, I'll try to slow down. No one's behind me.